Hello, everyone. This is Ben Dunn, founder of Antarctic Press, a small publishing company founded in 1985, still publishing comics even today. I am also the creator of such comics as Ninja High School, Warrior Nun, Marvel Mangaverse, Tomorrow Girl, Bikini Sentai G Rangers, Mighty Tiny, and many, many others. So, yesterday, I watched the Fox Animation Domination on Hulu yesterday. And, I get them a day late. So what can I do? I'm cheap to pay for cable, so this is what I do. But I do watch The Simpsons still. I've watched almost every episode since its beginning. I really like The Simpsons. I mean, despite what people say, it's old, it's tired, it's past its prime, I still enjoy watching it for some reason. Even bad episodes, I enjoy watching them. It's like something comforting about the show that really makes me feel like I'm part of something. But yesterday, this particular episode was interesting because it was a character-driven episode, which I really enjoy. I always enjoy the character-driven episodes of The Simpsons. So there's a character that was introduced in the very early seasons of The Simpsons where there's this guy who sits in the back at Moe's bar and doesn't say anything. Just sits there, doesn't do anything. So in this episode, spoilers, for those who haven't watched it, I will review a few things about it that are, the only thing I'm going to really... So you are been warned. So the spoiler is this particular character, this barfly, passed away. He dies, and all the main characters that attend the bar, Lenny, Carl, Homer, of course, Moe, attend his funeral. In which case they're sort of corralled into taking his ashes and dropping them into a spot that supposedly this character really enjoyed being at. The main plot is, kind of superficial, in my opinion, because the thing that fascinated me the most about this particular episode was the characters talk about the afterlife. What is the afterlife? And every character had a different take on the afterlife. And this got me thinking. This was really an interesting, this is really an interesting story thing. And for instance, Carl believed, I assume it's like we're part of some sort of cosmic dust and we are reincarnated as different things. I think Lenny thinks we come back as ghosts. And Homer believes in heaven, which we have some eternal reward. And Mo believes in there's a void, that there's nothingness after we die. And I got to thinking, wow, every character has a different take on the afterlife and what it means to die. What it means, what happens after we die. No one really knows what happens after we die. There have been stories about, people who've died and come back. Well, I wouldn't say that's really death. They just happen to have come back, from unconsciousness. It's possible there are things that we don't understand, but this is what I got from it. Every single person alive today has his own version of what it means in the afterlife. And I firmly believe that what you expect in the afterlife is what you will get. So, in other words, all the characters in that episode believed in what happens in a certain life. I think it's going to happen to that person, not to every individual. If you believe in something, after you've lived your life, then that's what's going to happen. So if you believe in a certain thing in the afterlife, then that is what's going to happen. At least, that's what your belief is. And that, to me, is the most important thing, is your belief. It's your faith in things, how things are going to happen. My own personal belief is that, once I am gone, I understand that I'm not going to live forever. No one has. Until we get to the point where we can download our memories into some sort of vast, matrix-like, AI, once we're gone, we're gone. And even then, even if we were able to preserve, our memories, our consciousness for eternity, eventually even that's going to come to an end. Everything comes to an end. Our sun will go supernova. It won't happen for, billions of years perhaps, but it's going to happen. We are tiny little specks of time. And what we do with that time is of utmost importance. Because we hope that we will be happy with the short time that we have. That we will make others happy. So it was, it was sort of a metaphysical episode to me, and it seemed like it got me to thinking about what it means in the afterlife. And I've come to the conclusion that because of this, what you are expecting in the afterlife is solely on you. You create what's going to happen to you in the afterlife. If you believe there's nothing after you die, well, then that's what's going to happen to you. If you expect nothing, you get nothing. If you think there's a heaven waiting for you, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get heaven. You are going to get what you have. Now, do you deserve it? That's not for me to say. There's always some sort of caveat and rule about the afterlife. Even then, the only thing that doesn't have a caveat rule is nothingness. If you expect nothing, that's it. No more. End of story. So anyway, sorry I got a little, that was just my impression of the episode of The Simpsons. It just shows you that Simpsons still have things to say, and despite its age, why should we dismiss things just because they're old? When things are old, that shows, how much staying power they have, how much longevity they have. We should respect things that are old, because, they've proven, to be there for a very long time. And to me, that's very impressive. I really respect things that, are old and still around, still useful, still has something to contribute. So before you dismiss that old thing, give it a second thought. See if there's something that you could learn or get something from. So if you like what you're hearing, like and subscribe. I read your comments. I love reading your comments. Believe me, I do read them. And until next time, this has been Dunn signing off.